And we're back online taking a look at House of Wolves. So I'm just going to go on with my hunter, see who's online, and have a look around. So let's first see who's on. A few pages worth of the Dads of Destiny on there. Yep, I'd say it's a fairly popular night. So let's have a look, see what there is to see. So we've already covered the Nightfall on the previous stream there. So it is the Strike House of Wolves, level 32 strike on the Moon, Epic, Nightfall, Arcburn, Juggler and Brawler. Weekly Heroic is the Archon Priest in Ishtar, and just Heroic and Juggler. Dailies, Old Russia one. Okay, so let's first of all have a look around the tower, see what's changed in the tower. So if I just show you my inventory in here, I've got a load of blues I picked up from the Queen's Bounties Wolfpack chests, not being able to decrypt them so far. So some blue each weapon type and armor type, and you'll see there one legendary engram boots that should be a House of Wolves type in there. No key unfortunately, didn't manage a key. Got a bunch of bounties saved up in case I need the XP, and the Queen's Favour to taking onto the reef when I'm ready. So I think one of the interesting things to have a look on here is the speaker's mechanism for exchanging items. So I'm just going to nip to the vault and pick up all of my ascendant material, all my shards and energies. So they're going to radiant energies, ascendant energies, radiant shards, and ascendant shards. Just drop a couple of things back in there as well. Let's get rid of some of my mats. There, my motor light. Okay, so let's go take a look at the speaker first. It will be quite good to actually get rid of some of these green tags flowing on there. Now I can decrypt my House of Wolves engrams and also start clearing out my postmaster for all the saved packages and engrams and things that I've not decoded. So to the normal speaker up here and see what he's got. So we've still got the class items on there, some emblems, but now we get the exchange ones. So I can get an Ascendant Shard from Ascendant Energy and Glimmer and do the reverse in there. I can get a Mote of Light for 2 Ascendant Shards, or 250 Glimmer for 1 Ascendant Shard. That's quite a good way of earning money once you've leveled all your kit up, especially armour, if you don't need the Ascendant Shards. Again, I can convert Radiant Shard to Radiant Energy. Apparently you can still do the same at Aeris. I'm not sure why you would, because she wants Black Wax Idols. She's much more useful for generating Glimmer. And again, you can get Radiant Shards into Mote of Light or turn them into Glimmer. It's interesting that the Radiant Shard and the Ascendant Shard both have the same ratio for Glimmer. You'd think the Radiant Shard's been a little bit harder to get on the raid would get you more Glimmer.
Do not stop fighting.
So that's the speaker in there.
Is that it? Yes.
Take a quick look at the Eva lady and see if she's got anything more useful. Again, emblems and shaders. None of those are looking particularly new.
So long, Guardian. Looking for something new?
All of those that are potentially tuned in to try and see the new content, just give you a heads up, I'm waiting for the rest of my fire team to join before I go exploring the new content. So Cole, Pop 08 and Spleen Ripper I'll do online in the next 30 minutes. So I'm just going to wait before I have a look. Going to take a look at the gunsmith as well, where we will be able to reforge weapons, but I don't have any yet. It's just interesting to see. So no options popped up for that yet.
Watch yourself.
I'm just going to pop over to Xander and see if there are any sort of new bounty types coming in there. Got all these to check in, but need some gear to level up first. So no, looking like the same normal missions at the moment. So those of you thinking that coming on later to do weekly or nightfall, there is a bounty for that in there. Just the normal bounties in there at the moment. So the other thing I do need to look at is what I can do with Vanguard commendations.
So many years lost. But it was all
Again, if you're looking at doing some bounties, doing Nightfall, Eris has got the Majors or Ultras Nightfall activity on there as well. So that's 2 decent XP bounties you can pick up prior to starting the Nightfall.
so many guardians.
So let's go and pop a couple of these engrams then.
Alright, let's get started.
See what we've got. Let's get blue boots first. And some more boot. In fact, rust burners. I wonder whether that was on my older ones there. Okay, so let's see what we're getting out of here.
Now that should
Got more rust burner stuff.
well done.
The old strange coin. Grinder's cloaks from their house. Yep. And this is one I'm really interested in. Okay, so you can see there, that's got the House of Wolves 2 next to it. So there are my House of Wolves boots on there.
I'm sorry to see that one.
Everything else is fairly standard. So let's take a look at those boots. So these are raid boots, so they've got light level 36, strength 129, got different pairs, so I've got some at strength 137, I've not finished leveling up, and some with a discipline up to 140, but light level 36 for all of those. Some Volta Glass boots at light level 30. Just knock these down, get some mats out of them and some money. And okay, so here we go. So what we're looking at is light level 36, discipline 71, strength 74. So in theory, I can, if you look at my light level at the moment, if I put a decent helmet on, so my light level, if I put the right helmet on, there we go. So 32, light level 100 is 144 on there. So if I put my new boots on, I still stay at 144, light level 32, but these boots aren't leveled. But look what you need to level them up now. I'm going to need some etheric light, and just use your stuff on there. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to get up to light level 34 without some etheric, no matter what kit I'm putting on. The perk on here is carry more auto rifle. Not much use for this hunter. He's a scout rifle guy. So that's interesting. So it is looking like you need etheric light to get anywhere. But it does mean you got a little bit more choice of kit. And I suppose the boots look okay. But very importantly, got that number 2 and there to show that the new House of Wolves ones. So I am going to keep those on just to show I've got some House of Wolves kit. Give a bit of a dismantle on here. This is where I do have to be very, very careful not to accidentally dismantle purple. And you all sat there having a good laugh at me dismantling purples. Of course, the one thing that I'm after, a little bit like everyone else, is a decent House of Wolves level weapon. So I'm going to take a look down here.
Speak.
So first of all, let's see what armour my Vanguard will buy me. So these are all House of Wolves stuff. They've all got the 2 next to them. I just need Vanguard marks. I've got plenty of those. And Vanguard rank 2, again, I'm fine with that. So I'm not going to be able to equip myself fully with House of Wolves kit. So I've got 200 marks, so 120, 195. So I can potentially get 2 bits of kit, but not the 3rd bit. But I don't need the leg armour on there. Some new cloaks. Let's have a look at one of these. Nice bright red cloak. That looks okay. And a brownie coat. Yeah, so if I'm going hunter, I'd be having to go for the red cloak on that one. Not far off my next Vanguard level as well.
You bring back some
So
stories,
that's potentially something I can get leveled up later. Now let's go and have a look at the. Actually, I want to go and have a look at the shipwrights if we get the House of Wolves ships in.
This deed is not authorized for personal image transfer, Master Cade.
Need a kit? Morning, Guardian.
No, all looking standard type ships there. I'm not sure if that one might be new. Don't look that often, but it's a green one.
Take care, Guardian.
And maybe let's take a quick look at some of the faction kit out there. So Future War, cool. So again, all House of Wolf kit there. New cloak. It's not too bad. And what we have is hand cannon. Fusion rifle. Interesting perk on that one. This weapon's magazine will be refilled whenever a super is cast. Pulse rifle. Nothing major on the perks on that one. Machine gun. The culling on that one looks like a bit of an upgrade to the culling. Increases your sprint top speed on killings. Rocket launcher. Again, boost on speed. I'm getting the impression that speed might become quite important in House of Wolves. Could also be mainly aimed at being crucible weapons, giving you a boost on that one. And the Chosen sniper rifle. Solar. Different armor types there. So that might be quite useful gauntlets for me. Increase reload speed with scout rifles. And the boots there again. More carrying more ammo.
Back to the struggle.
Morning, Guardian.
Check the man.
See what Daredevil
Shall
boots
we
got.
get started, Guardian?
Cloak wise. Oh, that's a bit nice. And we have auto rifle and scout rifle with the full auto mode. Shotgun. Machine gun. Exodus Plan rocket launcher. And a fusion rifle. And armour.
You know it, right?
Requisition list verified.
And so, Vanguard Quartermaster. Anybody interested in greens? Nope. So we have Pest Control Matrix Auto Rifle. Got the etheric light on there. It's also reforged ready. Hip fire and Army of One. Unassisted kills and reduced grenade and melee cooldown. So what you notice about the weapons is you lose the right hand side damage modifiers here. So you're not needing Ascendant materials to upgrade the damage on these. But you do need the etheric light to take them up a level. Pulse rifle. What we're looking at here is Grave Robber. Kills a chance to refill the magazine. And Hidden Hand. Don't forget, if you don't like any perks on these, because the reforge is ready, you take them to the gunsmith with your mate's light and get them reforged. So this has got the Battle Runner. Kills with this weapon grant a brief boost to the participant's top speed. And Outlaw precision kills increased reload speed. Slightly different perks on this. So the small ball one, increased range and stability, slower reload and reduced magazine size, explosive rounds, and single point sling, and then different sights. And there. Very, very tempted to click buy on that one, but I think I need to have a look around. See, so we've got a fusion rifle, perks on there, Grenadier, and Spray and Play. And hand laid stock, increased stability and reduced range. Legendary Void Sniper Rifle here then. Shoot to loot. Again, very popular perk normally. Shooting any type of ammo picks it up. And Outlaw for precision kills, increased in reload speed. And the final one. Sawtooth Oscillator Machine Gun. Crowd Control. And Hip Fire. So look after your marks. So these are 150 each. So luckily I maxed that, and because I maxed that I am going to have to buy something before I go in and do Nightfall or weekly. Otherwise I'm going to lose those Vanguard marks. Just what to buy. So many new toys. Very tempted with the Scout Rifle though. In fact, let's go for it. Let's get that Scout Rifle equipped. Check my bounties and get it leveled up. Take it out for a play.
From the armory. You are always welcome at the armory.
So that's that. Fourth Horseman needs levelling up. Don't have a heavy to do at the moment. I'm running Future War Cult on my rep at the moment. As you can see, my New Monarchy, Dead Orbit are almost ready at level 4 to go up. My Vanguard a little bit lower behind, but I'm going to focus on Future War Cult, go and check these bounties in, and just level the kit up. I suspect, like a lot of people, I'll end up running out of weapon parts over the next week or so. But to be honest, you can't beat a good impulse purchase. Ooh, another Fangs of Nyx. just what I needed. Pick these up.
Transaction complete.
Weapons upgraded. So I've managed to tick onto my different sites. Not got my battle runner. Base 0331 for the attack. Boots almost done. But no ascending of them. And yeah, I think I have no idea how many fangs and nixes I've got, but I've got enough.
I don't know. You must tell me how Crota looked as he died. Well
17 and pick up the 94 one. And that's my boots upgraded. And there, fully upgraded boots. Interesting, so they haven't gone yellow around the edge. And I'm assuming that's because they haven't ascended. So, for you completionists out there, if you want to get your yellows around everything, you're going to have to ascend the materials. So what I'll do quickly is pick up some motes of light and take a quick trip to the gunsmith.
Early riser, huh?
And there we go, we've got the reforge. Weapon is in there, 1 mote of light, some weapon type extra already. I'm significantly down in my weapon parts, and some glimmer. Not going to do that with this weapon. I want to try the base weapon out first to see what it's like. Can always reforge it another day. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll upload this one to YouTube, and I'll be back on later on with some of the guys.